Hey, Canucks fans, some big news as the Canucks have surprisingly extended Brock Boeser to a 7-year contract worth $50.5 million. Yes, that's 7 years at $7.25 million a season. Now, this is surprising because it sounded like Brock Boeser was on his way out. B, if the Canucks were going to re-sign one of the two UFAs left, Besser or Suter, it was trending towards Suter because the Canucks still need a second line center, blah, blah, blah. But people were saying they haven't closed the door completely. It didn't look or sound good, but they hadn't closed the door completely on bringing back Brock Boeser. So once again, 7 years times $7.25 million. It was Dan Murphy who actually broke it first. Then Rick Dollywall jumped on it right away and said, that it was going to happen. So there we go, Canucks fans. Some massive news. There goes our $7 million of cap space. I guess Philip Hedl is our second line center. So let's talk about Brock Boeser though. And let's talk about why it was this is kind of a bit of a surprise. At least it is to me. Remember, July 1 last year, he was eligible to sign an extension, and they kind of kept kicking the can down the road throughout the season, saying, no, we have a lot of time. We have a lot of time to talk. And already last July 1st, I got the sense that maybe, look how quickly Garland and Demko got done this year. So last year, that obviously didn't happen for Besser. Then, as we got to the trade deadline, Patrick Allvin made that comment, and I don't know if he's trying to be funny. I don't know if something was lost in translation. But when asked about why didn't you move Besser or what were your offers for Besser like, he basically said, you guys would run me out of the room if you found out or if I shared with you the kind of offers we were getting. Again, probably not the best thing for Besser's self-esteem. So then even the way Besser was acting, the way that the season kind of crawled to a halt, Besser looked and sounded like a guy who had played his last game for Vancouver. And then we had heard that talks weren't going anywhere. We had heard that, rumored interest from Edmonton Oilers, all these things. And then compound that with Canucks only has $7 million of cap space once they traded for Evander Kane. Besser was likely going to make more than 7. And the fact that P.S. Suter was likely the one that the Canucks were going to circle back on. Throw that all out the window because Brock Boeser, a fan favorite here. I, like many people, I'm so happy that I can still wear my Besser jersey loudly and proudly. Yes, he started his career here. He's done 9 seasons here. And Brock Boeser at least has signed up for the next 7 seasons to be a Vancouver Canuck. Now, he was drafted in the first overall back in 2015. That was like one of the best draft classes in history. Drafted late as the 23rd pick. And then a year later, he started his career. He did that whole finish college and come for a cup of coffee, nine games. And then 62 games in his rookie year. He was going to be rookie of the year, but remember he got injured. Thanks, Jake Virtanen, for not closing the bench door there. And then he's been really consistent. Yes, he started off kind of injury prone, 62, 69, 57, 56. Actually, one of those was a shortened season. And then he's been good, 71, 74, 81, 75. So he has been very, very consistent. And look at his points. His points are consistent too. He's a 50-point guy, sometimes a 55-point guy. He peaked 2 seasons ago at 73 points, almost a point per game. Don't look at his plus minus. It's like a roller coaster minus, but it kind of goes with the team, right? Like anyone's plus minus. But this is a guy who will score 0.8 points per game, right? He has 434 points over 554 games. And he is a bona fide goal scorer. He has 204 goals, including that 40-goal season 2 seasons ago. We know how loved Brock is in the community. Everyone loves him. He's always smiling. He's always respectful. He's always classy, and he's a great, more of a quiet leader. But I'm sure he's a leader in the room and on the ice. We know of the history of his family, about all the good things he's done in his family, the tragedies that he has endured, and it kind of all. When you put it all together, it's why Brock Boeser is so loved by this community. So I know a lot of people are going to say, well, 7 years, oh man, he's already not the fastest player now. What's this going to look like in 7 years? Well, that's where maybe you get 4 or 5 good years out of him. That's kind of the way that goes. 7.25 is fine. 7.25. He's coming off a contract that was 6.65. Before that, it was 5.9. So he's done 3 contracts of 3 years each. His entry level at 9.25 for 3 years. Then his bridge one at 5.9 for 3 years. And then his most recent one was 6.65 for 3 years. So a modest increase of not even, 60, I guess it's just about 10%. And again, relative to the proportionate cap size, Just like I said for Connor Garland earlier, I think that this deal is fine in terms of money because, think about what the Canucks were rumored to have offered him before. 5 years at $8 million. So granted, that was only 5 years at $8 million. Now it's 7 years at 7.25. So Besser gets 2 more years, but he leaves almost $1 million per season on the table, but that's because he went for those extra years. So I don't know if 5 times 8, if the sticking point, it sounds like he wasn't insulted by the money because he just signed for 7.25. It sounds like he certainly wanted a bit more term. And I don't know if the Canucks could have squeezed him for 5 years or even 6 years, but I'm not going to argue too much with the 7 years. So the pros for this, well loved in the community, proven goal scorer, durable, top line, top 6 mainstay for sure. Cons to this contract might age a little bit poorly, and he's not the fastest guy, and he's not going to get any faster. But if our only worry about Besser is that he's not that fast, we've known that his entire career. We have other guys that hopefully can make up for that, and we look towards his leadership. We look towards his goal scoring. We look towards his familiarity with this organization, and he's going to be motivated. He should be motivated. Now that he's got his new contract. He's not playing for a new contract. He just did that. But he should be motivated and happy that he is here. So once again, Brock Boeser, 7 years times 7.25. Would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you like this move? Do you not like this move? And please tell me why. Interesting now. So our top 6 starts to look a little better, except for that second line center. So you have Pettersson, DeBrusk, Kane, Besser, and then I guess Philip Hedl for now. And then one more winger, whether it's Lekkerimäki, whether it's Hoglander, whether it's Garland. We'll see. I guess Kane and DeBrusk are your 2 left wingers. Petey and Hedl are your 2 centers. And then you could go Besser and Garland as your 2 right wingers. So Canucks fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Brock Boeser, 7 times 7.25, $50.5 million over those 7 years. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Coach Patrick Liu, weight loss coach. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Line Change, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blingy Choi, legendary Andrew Chang for your support, and thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. On the way out, like the video, subscribe. You can leave a donation, and you can help me out that way. But most importantly, give me your comments. Give me your thoughts, your reaction to Brock Boeser re-signing with his hometown team. Well, at least the team that drafted him. Tonight, I'll be doing a live stream at 10:30 p.m. Note the early start time, 10:30 until 11:30 tonight. I hope you join me. We'll recap this. We'll recap the extensions to Garland and Demko. So basically, the Canucks have signed their 3, aside from Quinn Hughes, the 3 most prominent American players to contract extensions. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.